Hey guys, I bet y'all thought I dropped off the face of the earth. This is Becky at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I'm just coming on really quick before I go to bed to share some cards that I've made in the last couple days. One card I can't show you because it's part of Diamond Die's card swap. So I can't show that one to you, but I can show you these others. Yesterday, hi Jen Evers offered up a challenge to several of us, that she was participating in a challenge and she extended it to us. I'm not a member of the group that she's participating in the challenge with, so I'm not participating in that challenge, but I did it, and this was the sketch that she said she had chosen to use, so I followed this sketch. So let me show you the first one I did. I tried to follow the sketch really, tried to follow it exactly. So the first one is here. We'll come in just a little bit. There we go. And I think it's pretty, and it's just like the picture. You've got the 4 banners up here and a banner down here with a sentiment and 3 buttons. The problem I had with this one is you can't really see the definition in the banners. There's too much similarity. So I did another one, and the second one I changed just a little bit. This was my second one, if I remember right. And this one, I better back up and tell you what I did for this. I am using scraps that are on my table. I said I'm not pulling anything out. I'm just going to use whatever's still on my work table. So that's where these came from. The only thing that I did pull out for these was a couple punches and the buttons. So I just wanted to put that out there. Using up my scraps before I pull anything out. So this one I changed it up, and you can see the difference it made. See the big difference on the banners and everything. It's all in what you choose. And then down here, when I stamped the sentiment on this paper, you couldn't really see it as clear as I wanted. So I just got a piece of solid paper that kind of matched the green in the jelly beans and these banners, and stamped my sentiment on there, and then did a white gel pen around to make it look like it was stitched down there. And I thought for fun I'd use 3 different colored buttons. So that was the changes I made on that one. Then I changed it one more time, just slightly. Again, I've got the 4 banners, but instead of buttons, I used flat back pearls this time, and I changed the direction of them. So just think about that. When you get a sketch, you can still stay within parameters, like have 4 banners and 3 of something across the top, and you can change the direction on it and everything. The sentiment this time is double matted, and I raised the top part where it says thinking of you. And I had a Diamond Die's mini must-have flower left on the table from the other card that I can't show you. And so I said, you know what, that'd fit perfect on there. So I just plopped it on there. So that was those 3 cards from yesterday. Now today, Sherry Baldy's, there's a Facebook group called Sherry Baldy's My Besties CHA 2015 Party, and Jen Evers invited me over there to participate in some of, they're having challenges and things like that, and giveaways. And so I followed it over and got on there, and we've been playing all afternoon. So one of the things they gave away today was a digi called Molly Lovebug, and she was free today during the party, and the object was to color her in and participate in another challenge. And this one was actually put out by Jen Evers. you use the image and then you create a card, and it had to be something beyond. Okay, I don't know what is going on with my camera, but anyway, this was the little Molly Love Bug, and Jen Evers had said to create a card. I know I might be repeating myself, but I'm sorry, the camera just freaked out for some reason. And anyway, Jen had offered up a challenge on there to create a card that it had to have some interaction or something beyond just your standard A2 simple, clean and simple card, okay? So this was a little image, and I colored it in, and I created a card, and I've never made one of these before, so forgive the roughness around the edges, okay? And this was my little girl all colored up. I colored her with Prismacolor pencils. I've used glossy accents on her eyes and on her shoes to make them look like patent leather. And then on the hearts across the front, I used some stickles. And it's one of those that stands up and it's at different levels. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. I just don't. And come up just a little bit. Thing will let me. So let's see, I cut it out of plain cream cardstock, just like I printed the image on, and I've put some paper on it, and this I did pull out fresh paper. It's last year's Recollections Valentine collection, and I just pulled it out to make this card. And I used a piece with the hearts on it for the background behind her. There's a different print here, and I used some of that glitter ribbon there on those just to kind of tie in her hearts with the rest of the card. And then down here I used some of the love paper and some of the Valentine's ribbon from last year too. Like I said, I'm not buying anything this year. I'm going to stick with what I have because I've got plenty. And I think she turned out really, really cute. I really like her a lot. And I want to make some more cards like this. I've got to get used to how to cut on my rotary cutter, on how to do the stop point and the start and stop point where you leave some uncut. If that made a lick of sense, I hope it did. And that is it for my shares. Let me get them back down here so you can see all of them. Sorry, my hands aren't working too hot at the moment. And I'll just put these down here. We'll come back out a little bit. You'll probably see the mess on my table. Try to ignore that. And there's the other one. So that is what I made this weekend, and I worked this morning, and I want to tell y'all there's all kinds of new stuff coming in at Michael's, so keep your eyes open. I know that I set a new tags, I think it's tags, and then a little 4x6 paper pads and some A2 size cards. There's a new power panel with those. There's new washi tapes. There are seashells and Excelsior grass, you know, things like spring decorating type stuff. The cutest little bird's nest came in. Oh my goodness. If I wasn't on a spending freeze, I'd get a couple of those bird nests just to sit on a shelf. They're so stinking cute. And it won't be long until grab bags will appear, I don't believe. So, because we're needing this space. So, check with your store. I'm sorry that not all of them are doing it. I wish there was like a complete guideline that was followed. But, you know, I've learned situational ethics. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But it happens all the time. So, I feel like something, if there's a rule that supposedly everybody's supposed to follow, then everybody should be doing it. That's just me. I don't care for the whole situational ethics, you know. It just doesn't work for me. Anyhow, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Bye.